May all humans and non-humans, both tangible and intangible ones, from the highest heaven of Brahma realms to the lowest hell realms, all realms of existence, humbly bow down to each and every Buddha all the way to the first great Buddha, to all Maha Bodhisattvas, Pratyeka Buddhas, and Maha Pratyeka Buddhas. Humbly pay respect to all groups of Buddha followers, male and female, to Maha Arahants, all the Arahants in every Buddha era, to all noble ones, noble Sanghas, and all four groups of Buddhist followers in each Buddha era. Humbly pay respect to all great teachers, gurus and great gurus, to all fathers and mothers in every period of time, from the first time that this mind and other minds began to form. Humbly pay respect to all sentient beings who have shared lifetimes with each other, who have shared the cycle of birth and rebirth in the samsara together, whether having formed up as husbands, wives, sons, daughters, or close relatives and friends, or having formed up as any status. May all types of behaviors, from the roughest to the most delicate, or even the medium ones, which have already formed up through mental formations, words, and physical actions. Any offense towards the graces there might have been, as mentioned, any offense towards the graces of the great Buddha and all Buddhas, including all Mahabodhisattvas, Pratyeka Buddhas, Arahants, male and female Buddha followers, gurus, teachers, benefactors, fathers and mothers, and all sentient beings. All formed behaviors, whether concrete or abstract, if they have caused any offense, conflicts, have affected or violated any group of beings and all graces, may we all humbly ask for forgiveness for all and every karma. Ahosi, Ahosi, Ahosi. We would like also to declare removal and cancellation of all deluded desires and expectations within eyes, ears, nose, tongue, body and mind, sounds, smells, tastes, touches and shapes, sensual pleasures, mental elements, and all the elements of earth, air, water and fire, all the overlaying of desire, delusion and delusive attachment in all behaviors, physically, verbally and mentally. All the behaviors that are not relating in the way of not relating to not relating itself, not in the way of emptiness to emptiness, non-attachment to non-attachment. These are the karma. May we humbly declare removal and cancellation of all vengeance, revenges, all the harbor thoughts to get back to someone or something, all the jealousies, comparison, the desire to be the number one, to have fame, or to be better, to be the best. May we declare removal and cancellation of all deluded desires and expectations in living the life, in living places, in holy places, in all places, at home, societies, nations, countries, homelands, and in Dharma. All the efforts to be enlightened, to be liberated, worldly or Dhamma, we would like to declare removal and cancellation of all urges to know, all the curiosity to know or to have more wisdom, to gain, to get, to have, to be, to become someone or something. All of these are the causes of karma, causes of the suffering itself. It is the suffering itself. We would like to declare removal and cancellation of all of these from now on. And to declare removal and cancellation of all deluded fixation with opinions and meanings in everything, in every matter, worldly and spiritually, from now on and forever. Let's open up further and further than the room, than the country, further than this galaxy, this universe, further out, further out, further out, with the foundation of that which has nothing to do with grasping or not grasping, with everything, 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 everything. Let's guide the mind through this infinite force, that which is not about being finite or infinite. It is boundless. It is not conditioned by anything. This is not a concept. It is from the great compassion to help unwinding from unwinding itself. And this will dissolve all habits of the mind to grasp, to get, to gain, to be, to become, to obtain, to attain anything whatsoever. This is the power of the infinite force, which will help unwind the mind, the grasping mind of samsara. And samsara will open accordingly. By this way, it is a purification of the extinction or the emptiness. It is releasing the releasing itself with everything. It cannot mislead any mind. The societies, samsaras, realms of existence, has misled each other for so long, misleading oneself to know, to be curious, to know, misleading by the desire, delusion, and delusive attachments with consciousness. Even try to have more consciousness and practice to gain more consciousness, more awareness. It is misleading. It is the cause of the suffering, actually. It doesn't give ending, anything. Any misleading teaching create a path, and the path created by desire, delusion, and delusive attachment, with the effort for attainment, for achievement, whether it is worldly or spiritually. Therefore, open up further than concepts, ideas, belief values, opinions, and meanings. So that all of those misleading concepts, misleading paths for liberation, for enlightenment, will be dissolved. Use the self-purifying reminders constantly at all times. Everything is from not relating, even to not relating itself. Everything is from disengaging itself. Everything is from know that is not even know itself. Picking up any of these reminders according to the arising mind, then you will be guided by the great compassion through the infinite force. And all the surroundings, all the minds of samsara, which is the grasping mind, will be shifted to open up all the same accordingly. By the foundation of that which has nothing to do with anything. Nothing is in anything. Nothing is in yes or no. Nothing is not nothing itself. Everything, everything, everything. Everything is not about this or that. No is not even know itself. This leaves no trace of karma. It doesn't mislead anybody. Instead, it brightens up all the minds in samsara to brighten out altogether through the infinite force. All the propagandas in societies already have already misled everybody. Everybody's mind has the backup of grasping, wanting to gain, to get, to have, to be, to become, or not wanting to gain, to get, to have, to be, to become. But it is all the same. It is the grasping mind. So let's continue with self-purifying reminders. Any arising mind, use the reminders accordingly. If the mind is trying to disengage, then use the self-purifying reminders like this. Everything is disengaged from disengaging itself. Then it is cutting the cutting itself automatically. There is no need to disengage or engaging with anything. And it is by itself. As the self-purifying reminders leave no trace of karma. But it will instead encourage the grasping mind to dissolve itself. It facilitates that and leaving no trace of karma behind. Leading the mind with the great compassion to help samsara unwind from the unwinding itself, unwinding from the desire, delusive attachment and delusion. All the self-importance will be dissolved automatically. Being specific will be dissolved automatically. It will be more universal, boundless, giving without thinking of anything in return. This will have no one that is a giver, no one as a receiver, because there is no misleading of anything. This is the great compassion, nothing else. It is not self-significance. Therefore, it's not making anything for the sake of oneself or one's own fellow people, one's own country, because that is the narrowness of the mind. Everyone and everything has the equal right to receive the great compassion from all blessers. Nothing is within yes or no. No is not even no itself. Everything, 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 everything. Once you realize that opinions and meanings, when they don't purify themselves, they are the cause of karma. They are the cause of the suffering and the suffering itself. Therefore, be aware and always guiding the mind through self-purifying reminders. Otherwise, the desire that controls the opinions and meanings will dominate oneself. And it will be endless circling in opinions and meanings, which is the so-called ego. But actually it is the desire that is the background, the controller, the dominator. So always guiding the minds with the self-purifying reminders. And all the behaviors of physical, verbal, and mental will be according to the true essence automatically, without trying to engage or disengaging with anything, without trying to get rid of anything or not get rid of anything. Help purify samsara. It is the great compassion. That's all.